Wow guys, so as we all know, the OG map is coming back to Fortnite this week and we're all going to be able to play it, but to my surprise, the community is actually pretty split, and I'm honestly like I just said, I'm very surprised about that. People like it, people hate it, but I thought the idea would be that, hey, you know what, this would be showed off, and then everybody would have been like, yes, finally OG map, we get to play the Chapter 1 map, and we've talked a lot about that in our previous couple of videos, so if you're welcome to check that out if you want. But guys, before we get into this topic of the video today, because we're going to talk about SypherPK, Aiko, Atlas, the people in the community who have had something to say. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Before we get into it, I do want to say hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's get into it. So it all started off with this post by Atlas Creative showing off the brand new OG map, and that just set fire to the Fortnite community. People were hyped, people were upset, people didn't like that they had early access. We're going to get into a few tweets, and of course, I'm going to give my thoughts along with it. We're going to start off with the first user, and it's one of the top replies to Atlas's post. It looks cool, but like, is it not weird to be given early access to a program and then immediately use it to dominate the market before people even get a grasp on the new tools? This feels unfair to other creators, in my opinion. A lot of people were saying this, and this is a big part about why the community split. There's another thing the community split on, but we'll get into that. I understand where everybody's coming from with this, especially the people who love creative mode. But this is part of like building something. This is part of releasing something like Creative 2.0. You gotta give people early access, and why not give it to a team that's so invested in, well equipped to deal with the creative tools and use it to build something? I don't see this as unfair personally. No matter what they release, there's going to be built early access. You can see a lot of content creators get early access to skins. That's a thing that comes off the top of my head. So it's just part of releasing something like this. And I'm more looking at it, and I understand again where everybody's coming from, but where I'm looking at it from is that's really cool that they were able to build something using their early access, and now we are going to be able to play it on launch. At least we get the idea that it's going to be available for us at launch. If not, we're going to be able to play it very shortly after. But I'm also not looking at it from a creator standpoint, where there's so many people who are so also well equipped to be able to do something like this, and then they of course, like, they were going to make money off of this, the Atlas team, right? I understand why people are upset with that, but having early access is just part of this. And as far as I know, Epic Games has also been collaborating with the team to build that, but that's just the rumblings that I've been hearing online. Don't take that one as fact. But again, I understand why the community split on this, and I understand both sides. But ultimately, I do disagree with this point. Let's move on to the other topic of conversation, though. And again, I'd love to hear what you guys think about that particular situation down below, as well as what I'm about to talk about. Of course, my favorite personality on Twitter, Aiko, had something to say about it, and this really made me think. I didn't think about this myself, and I really couldn't agree with more with this, okay? The one thing I'm skeptical about regarding Unreal Fortnite and recreation of other seasons and maps is that their magic may be lost. What makes them so special is the fact that they can't be played anymore, but with Unreal Engine Fortnite, that changes. Regardless, I'm really excited to see how it all plays out. And when I said I agree with Aiko, I meant like I agree with the point that he was making. Like, of course, Aiko was just skeptical. I'm of the sense of, I believe this actually will ruin the nostalgic experience, and I did not think about this until I heard Aiko talk about it, and I'm like, oh man, that didn't cross my mind. Like, gone are the days we're going to be able to play those maps. We remember all the good times from them. What if we drop into it and then it just doesn't feel special anymore? And to use Aiko's words, their magic may be lost, and in my opinion, I think the magic will be lost. The magic will be lost in a nostalgic feeling, but at the same time, some of these maps were just great, and they will forever be awesome to play on. The OG maps, and we've already talked about this, so I won't go into it, the OG maps people are going to realize they didn't love. But when you're talking about like Chapter 1 Season 8, that's probably the best map in Chapter 1, in my opinion, Season X. But of course, everybody doesn't agree with that. But I think everybody could agree either Chapter 1 Season 8 or Season 9 were the best two maps in Fortnite history, excluding the OG maps. That will forever be something that everybody will love to play on. But the magic for the OG days could be absolutely destroyed by the release of Creative 2.0 and people rebuilding all of these maps. I never thought of this, and it's a fantastic point about Aiko, and something that I do agree with Aiko on is, regardless, I'm really excited to see how it all plays out. No matter what, I'm excited for this. Creative 2.0 is just a giant net positive no matter what happens. One of the top replies to that post was, it's actually so true, I didn't think about it that way. Now I'm not sure if I even want to play the Unreal Fortnite OG maps anymore. And that's like where my mind went immediately. I did not think about that, but Aiko could be right in this sense. Aiko replied to that. Someone in the comments told me that essentially the memories can't be altered in any way, which is true, and I've also seen a million tweets about that. It definitely won't hit the same as it once did, but it's definitely going to be a very fun experience. There's plus and minuses to this too. Don't get me wrong, like what Aiko said, it definitely won't hit the same as it once did, but it's definitely going to be a very fun experience. The fun experience part, that's going to be there for sure. But the people who are saying that the memories can't be altered, they can be altered. People look back on it, especially think about, like, where do you think that this whole blinded by nostalgia thing came from in the Fortnite community? Everybody remembers chapter 1 is perfect, but what I remember is how people actually remembered it, because I was the one having fun back in those days, and I was like really upset that I was really upset, but I was like a little bit disappointed that everybody around me in the Fortnite community was just trashing on it. Season 4 was great, okay? Season 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, X. With the exception of a little bit in Season 9. Okay, that's when the community just got together and really enjoyed it. Coincidentally, I didn't like that season that much, but something's wrong with me in that sense, right? So I do believe that these memories can be altered, especially if you drop into that old map and you're like, what the hell did I love about this? And then you don't like it, especially if someone recreates a season 1 and 2 map. You are going to have those memories altered. I really believe that. The memories can't be altered in the sense where, hey, this was a really funny clip that I had from the OG days. This was a really funny moment. Like, I have memories like shoot rocket riding my friends from the sky. You know what I mean? Like, I have one famous clip I kept thinking of. Well, I have a million clips that I keep thinking of. I don't need to tell you guys, but you know what I mean? I'm sure you have those memories too. Those memories won't be altered, but the memories of just playing the old map absolutely will be altered. You can have your core memories in there and just like distinctive things that you do remember. Those will always be there, but the giant chunk of it will be altered. I really do believe that. And again, please let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below, because it's just what I think and I could be wrong about this. Before we end the video off today, I do want to point you to one more tweet by SypherPK that went quite viral. One of my biggest goals with Unreal Engine Fortnite Editor is to recreate OG Fortnite similar to what games like RuneScape and World of Warcraft did, then update the game on a different path based on community votes. Classic Fortnite. Imagine. I don't want to just create OG Fortnite. I see a lot of people are going to do that. I want to go back to the start and then slowly add updates, map changes, maybe even live events that are all voted on, and create an alternate Fortnite BR created by the players. This is something that I really would like to see, and I saw a lot of praise from SypherPK here. I saw a lot of praise from it. Now, everybody, it seems like what a lot of people are going to do is they're going to start off with the base OG map, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's other problems of why, like, the OG map returning could hurt Fortnite nostalgia in that sense. I think it's a net positive, again. But it's going to be really interesting to see what creators could do, especially with teams like SypherPK behind it, someone who has such influence and has so many ideas constantly thrown at his way, and a team like Atlas. It's going to be really cool because they can build their own seasonal changes and updates. The thing I don't think is a really good idea is to listen to the Fortnite player base. If you're going to update your seasons, then they're going to realize, oh man, this is why Epic Games didn't listen to it, because all of a sudden the seasons are going to be trash, you know what I mean? But Cypher nailed it on the head. I don't want to just recreate OG Fortnite. I want to create my own experience. That's what I hope people do, instead of just copying and pasting the OG map, because you believe me, man, the whole discovery is going to be filled with that as soon as possible. But then again, it depends how easy it is to get that code, and it's like, is it true that you can just copy and paste it from another platform? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a developer in that sense. I need to really learn this Creative 2.0 stuff. The point is, guys, there is so much controversy going on right now, and I cannot imagine, like, I didn't think this would be a thing. Honestly, I thought everybody would just be really, really happy about this, and this is controversy that usually I'm like, oh my god, what's going on, man? But this is controversy that's like really, really interesting to me because there's so many different viewpoints, and I understand where everybody's coming from. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Please let me know what you think about everything here, Creative 2.0 as a whole, what people are going to create. Let me know about the early access thing. Again, everything that we talked about here, I would absolutely love to know what you guys think down below. And thank you so much for watching. We made multiple videos on Creative 2.0 that you must watch before it's released. They will be on screen right now, so check them out if you have a minute. I would appreciate it. If regardless, whatever video that you click on next, I will see you there. Take care.